Hi guys, welcome to Weekly Travel Updates. I'm Melinda Fargus and I come to you from North Carolina. We serve a lot of customers globally. After 35 years in business, we're proud that the Lord blessed us with missionary business and repeat customers, so we're thankful. This week, I am going to bring to you the pictures from Lancaster. But first, I want to tell my very special niece a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Sophia Abigail Chrisco. This is my brother's little girl. She is one day and 1 year and 1 month, 1 day, 1 month and 1 year younger than Trey. She was born on 5/5/2001 and Trey was born on 6/6/2000. Sophie, I hope you have a happy birthday and we love you here in North Carolina. Well, I'm about to show you the pictures of the Amish country. It turned out a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. But, you know, I just had a good time doing it. So without further ado, here is our trip. We were in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and they have their own flag, and this is it. Whoops, sorry, I lost the music. But it's a beautiful countryside, and the architecture is European. Tall, narrow buildings built very, very close together. And we were blessed to have seen a 4-team draft of horses pulling a plow. We saw a guy working the fields, and then we saw a lady that you'll see in other pictures. Me, I just love taking pictures. We did go to the Turkey Hill Creamery. And if you've never milked a cow, you had opportunity to do it on a fake cow. Anyway, it was fun. We made our own ice cream with flavors and toppings, and it was just a really good trip. But seeing all those cows was fun too. And you couldn't go without seeing horses. There were horses everywhere, and I was surprised that the landscape included such rocky areas. The driver told us that horses there have much larger hoofs because they're draft horses. They're harder working. Just beautiful landscapes. You couldn't get enough of it if you were taking pictures. And that is the end of that. Okay. Let's go back to Cinco de Mayo. It is Cinco de Mayo. What does Cinco de Mayo mean? Cinco, 5. It's the 5th of May, Mayo. But do you know in Mexico, they don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Oh, they might in the touristy spots because, now it has become a very marketable time. But historically, no. It was simply a time of the month in May. Every 5th of May, they celebrate conquering in the Battle of Pueblo, the French. But, just like St. Patrick's Day is not or wasn't really celebrated in Ireland until we made a big deal out of it. Now, Cinco de Mayo is made a big deal out of all over. But in Mexico, it's really only celebrated in the city of Pueblo. It was kind of like as I was studying for this, I learned about nachos. Nachos were an American Mexican creation. It was all because there was a ladies group who was going to meet, and the chef had already left for the day. And so Nachos was the waitress's name. She just combined what was in the kitchen. She broke up tortillas, added meat and cheese, and fed it to the ladies. Voila. Now we have nachos of anywhere you go. Okay, the real ID, it takes effect this week. Are you ready? Before you can fly on a commercial carrier, you're going to have to present your driver's license, and it's going to have to say the real ID. If you have not gotten it, I understand appointments are still available, and I was going to tell you what you need to take. You need to take one document with proof of citizenship. A passport's the easiest, but a birth certificate with a driver's license that shows your proof of citizenship. The second is a document that shows your social security number, your social security card, or a tax return. The third thing, you're going to need 2 documents with your current address on it. The same address that is on your driver's license and that you're applying for. And the fourth is a document showing your liability insurance. So that's what's required. Call the DMV, see if you can still get an appointment, and go in and get those shots made. You're going to need that. Okay, let me tell you about celebrity cruises and how they're going to do river cruises in Europe. I really want to do another river cruise. I want to take Mom on one, and she's going to be on our celebrity sailing in January. So with us having some loyalty, when they open up the sailings this summer, I'm going to book group space. I need to know if you'd like to hear about that. If you would, please send me a message. You can drop me a message right here on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're watching from. And I will be certain to follow up with you. I think that is going to be the middle of summer, but we're terribly excited. I did the Danube, the first river cruise, and it was fantastic. That's what you're looking at behind or in this picture. So a lot of other cruise news came out this week. We followed up on the brawl that took place in Galveston. The brawl was a couple days after an encounter happened on the basketball courts when they were leaving the terminal. And I finally saw a video of it. So when they were leaving the terminal, two guys, black men, were tall, and they're leaving, and a mouthy group of younger guys are behind them. And I guess words were passed, and that's what started it. But truly, they are not going to be allowed on any carnival product from here going forward. Pretty wild. John Heald, who's the carnival ambassador, said the despicable, deplorable guest will never be allowed to cruise again on 9 cruise lines. They will be banned for life. And, in 25 years, there have been over 400 passengers banned. And according to this cruise representative, only one person have they reversed that. That's pretty wild. I told you about the 9-year-old last week who was banned because he destroyed an arcade machine. His parents let him take off by himself. He's banned for life right now. But, maybe by the time he's 25 married with the kid, maybe they'll reevaluate that. Let's hope so. Well, guys, I thank you for watching tonight. Please let me know if you have interest in a river cruise with Celebrity Cruise Line. In probably it will be May of 2027. I would love to hear from you. And if you have a great travel story, reach out to us. Let me know. My phone number hasn't changed in 35 years. 336-222-TRIP. 222-8747. Thanks again for watching. This is Melinda Fargas, your recycled teenager. Ciao.